When we ring the tingsha bells at the beginning of our session, it's a way of honoring the ancestors and inviting them in to be with us during the healing session. Today is day 3 of this Naturian observance of the Kemetic New Year, 38,792 Sirius Rising. And so we're going through each one of the Netaru with sound healing, self-care, sound healing, cosmic times and changing, like a group or global healing. Then we have the Akusanev, reflective movement meditation, pose for the day. Then we come back with devotion, wisdom teachings, and meditation. So that's like a little glimpse into what my spiritual practice is like, and I'm grateful to be sharing it with you during this special time. And I hope that you're learning from my experiences. I'm not just on here talking about myself. I'm, sharing my experiences with you in the hopes that it'll help you, and then you will comment to me and share something with me that will help me. So that's the idea. So let's begin with my notes from the handout, the Rising with Sirius Kemetic New Year devotional. It's a manual, and it's got all this information, links to music and resources and suggestions for your focus for the day. Let me get my glasses. And it's helping me too to have everything all in one place, even on my phone. It's like 55 pages. So we're on day 3. Those are the wisdom teachings for tonight. Okay. So here's some of the artwork. Heru, the elder. And so the theme for this day: invoke the energy of Heru, the protector and warrior, royal personality, spiritual valor, spiritual strength, and spiritual victory. Soul redemption, the original soul rebel, like that song by the Wailers. I'm a rebel, soul rebel. I'm a conqueror, soul adventurer. Don't quote me on those lyrics. I think that's what it is. So we're going to set our intentions for courage, protection, and victory. So later on we'll have the Akusane postures. Activity: journal about personal strength, spiritual strength, and protection in your life. Like, reflect upon moments in time when you felt this way or experienced these vibrations. Times when you were indeed spiritually victorious over the ego in yourself and or in others. So let me take a minute to reflect on that. All right, so I guess I had blocked it out, but I'm reflecting on the time when I had that case of domestic violence with one of my former partners, my last ex. I'm not planning on having any more. And it was really tricky dealing with the authorities and the police and the individual and different people that I had gotten to help me. And in the end, it was me trusting myself. That's when I really got the lesson about, okay, you gotta trust yourself. And so I remember how wonderful it felt after it was all over and the person was out of my building and out of my life. And I haven't really looked back since. So I'm remembering that time. And so the self-care suggestion is to work on the solar plexus, because that is the Arit, the chakra that is ruled by Heru. Willpower, determination, force, might, strength, power, drive, determination, those things. And I suppose the throat chakra too, to be able to express yourself calmly. Here's the lovely array of tuning forks. We have the Kepra tuning fork, but it's for the solar plexus. Then we have the tones for Uranus, which corresponds to Heru. Venus, because right now Uranus is in sidereal Taurus. And of course we have Anpu, the opener of the way. And the moon is moving from moving from Aquarius into Pisces. And then of course I have the Om forks. Of course, we're going to start with grounding on the ankles, ankle bones, or anywhere on the feet. You can use your fingers for acupressure. You can use your favorite crystals or stones. You could just put your hands there, not press. You could just visualize you're sitting here and I'm working on you. We start at 4 inches below the belly button. Heart, first eye. This is the 3 treasures. I'm just going through them quickly. I know we did the solar plexus on Sunday, but on Ra Day. I guess it was Sunday. That was because we were dealing with the solar energy. Now we're actually dealing with the solar plexus. So I'm going to start with Anpu and Kepra. And we're going to put it on the solar plexus, right down here. Removing any obstacles that are blocking us from accessing this energy in our solar plexus. Our ability to stand up, to fight for ourselves, building up our will, power, anything that's blocking us from manifesting this in our lives. I also said the throat chakra. This tone is also for miracles, repairing DNA, transformation. And I like to do so Uranus is in sidereal Taurus. Which is Heru and Heteru. So we already know that's powerful. And I'm going to actually put it right on my heart. I only recently learned that the heart is not over here like they taught us in school or whatever. It's actually right next to the heart chakra. So to do is like seeing the beauty in all things. Seeing the beauty in the struggle, in this spiritual battle like Arjuna did in the Bhagavad Gita. Seeing the beauty in this challenge that we're dealing with. It's horrendous. There's beauty in all things. Go to the eyes too, since I talked about seeing. Being able to express our truth, our anger, in a beautiful, calm, peaceful way. That's what some people say about my music. I talk about difficult subjects, but in a way that you can dance it out. That was a great compliment.